So I had a comment recently asking me to talk more about borderline personality disorder and depression. Now, this is an interesting topic because depression is such a strong disorder in itself, or a condition, if you will. And it can manifest many different ways. There are, simple bouts of depression that maybe last minutes or, hours. And then there are extreme bouts of depression that can last, days or weeks or even months, sometimes even longer. And a BPD person is extremely in tune with their emotions. And we determine our emotions based off of our external stimuli. In other words, our environment, who we're hanging out with, what we're doing, how we feel about ourselves. Self-validation plays into this a great deal. With all that said, a BPD person is more prone to longer bouts of depression, unfortunately. And understanding that can kind of help us identify, the leading factors behind the depression, how it's forming, and how to get out of it. If you have BPD and you've been in depression for a while now, there's a major sign there that something isn't right with your environment, and you need to get ahead of these symptoms, understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And that's why we focus on interventive emotional skills with sensitive stability. It's because BPD is an emotional condition. And when we start focusing on the emotion, we start breaking down the causes of the emotion, which can help us determine why we are feeling the way we're feeling. And even in the worst cases of depression, we're able to say, okay, well, I've been depressed for like a month, Everybody around me is asking me, how I'm feeling and why I'm feeling so negative all the time. Well, why am I feeling so negative all the time? Is it because of who I'm hanging out with? Is it because, I feel like I haven't accomplished enough? Is it because, I've experienced some recent failures or loss? And no matter what the answer is, it helps us kind of target, the identifying factors that are contributing to the depression, in which case we can get ahead of it. This even applies for short-term depression. Somebody said something you don't like, and if you can kind of hone in on that and realize, this is why you're feeling the way you're feeling, you could turn that around, start choosing different behavioral options. So a lot could be said on this. I will definitely shoot more videos on BPD and depression, but I do hope that this video helps.